Welcome back, folks. Today we're going to talk about Kaspa and unmatched strength it's exhibiting and showing. Kaspa is literally, sticking out like a sore thumb, showing us on its price action that something is boiling. Now, if you don't know what Kaspa is, where have you been in this bull market in crypto? If you do know what Kaspa is, welcome back to my channel where I talk about Kaspa for over a year now, making tons of money on it and enjoying along the ride. Everyone, give me a subscribe right now. I want to reach to 1,000 subs. I want that for my dopamine rush. Why not? Give it to me. I want to feel the best feeling ever that I'm being liked over here, and of course I'm sharing good information. So good alpha, subscribe, good alpha, like, and comment in the section below. What do you think about Kaspa and why do you think it has such amazing relative strength? So let's dive right into the things I want to share. One, I want to share some fundamental news about Kaspa, which is really good, and probably that's one of the reasons it's such an amazing, strong coin. Second of all, I want to touch base about the price action and why it's showing so much strength. And number three, I want to show you my strategy, what I'm looking for in order to get into Kaspa. So wait until the end, because if you want to enter in the best entries, like what I did back in November 2023, when I made over 100% in just 2 weeks on Kaspa. If you want to know how I got in, just like in March 2023 as well, when I made almost 3 times all my money, 200%. Amazing gains. Stick until the end. Probably the same thing is going to happen. So first, as I said, I want to dive right into this piece of news that you are seeing. Kaspa surges as Marathon Digital mines 60 million KAS to diversify revenue. Look, not a lot of money, 16 million for Marathon, one of the biggest, if not the biggest company in one of the biggest probably in miners in crypto. They're mining Kaspa. They're probably not the only one. So this is on the radar of whales. If we did not know this until now, we know it now. KAS is 100% on the radar of whales. Now, why is this good? I will tell you, because just like in the stock market, where a big company, doesn't matter if it's Nvidia, that doesn't matter if it's Tesla, doesn't matter if whatever company that is dominating and leading the market has whales, has institutions, has family offices, has pensions, wealth funds buying it, they are supporting the price on the way up. We know how in trading, we know how assets, in investing in the markets, how assets move in stairs, they staircase up, staircase, whatever you want to call it, right? They move up in stairs. They go up, sideways, up, sideways. That doesn't happen by chance. That happens because they are, the asset, the company, the coin, whatever, is supported by a big, deep pocket institutions that are supporting the price and are accumulating whenever the price is digesting sideways, just like KAS is doing. And they maintain the price closer and closer to the highest high of the asset, the coin, right? In this case, really close to that last all-time high, a bit of a fake out that KAS had. So this is why this is really showing us that something is not only boiling, it's on fire, it's happening. Institutions, whales, big companies are looking at Kaspa as an alternative to Bitcoin and other big assets that they want to hold and diversify into. This is a big news. Now, this is just a good fundamental piece of news that everyone knows, right? This is not something new. I took it out of the internet, right? But if we move into the price action and we start looking into Kaspa and its behavior, we start seeing that this did not happen just now, right? Now, this is the chart, and of course, this is the long all-time chart of Kaspa from Mexi, right? So I've been trading Kaspa since this trade over here, right? This is where I got first into Kaspa at the almost just below 1.5 cents. All right, we traded it, then we traded it back here again, and another huge trade we had back over here again. Now you can see that, as I told you, you see the stair stepping. Let me just show you this in the log chart so you can see it a bit better, right? In the log chart, you can see it a bit better. It moves up, all right? Let me just try. Moves up, goes sideways. Move up, goes sideways. Move up, go sideways. Now we're waiting for the next move up, right? So this is in the log chart, just for you to see to see it a bit easier how it looks on the chart, right? Let's remove the logo, and again, this is how it looks. Again, stir stepping. Remember this, right? You need to understand this as a trader. This is how a good natural coin or asset looks like on its own bull market. Now, some beautiful things to note over here, right? Some beautiful things to note over here. Let me just remove all the blabberish over here, right? So this is Kaspa. I want you to see this in relation to Bitcoin, right? And let's put let's put it in perspective a little bit. Bitcoin is not on the log. Bitcoin is on normal price action, right? So inception, October 2022, right? As you can see, Bitcoin was still in its bear market from FTX, right? This is November 2022. FTX was, crashing down the markets. Everyone was dying. No, not everyone actually. Look at this. Look at this. October over here, beginning of November, boom. Kaspa already started from inception. This was a new coin back then, but started its own bull market, right? This is what I'm trying to tell you, and this is why I'm predominantly showing the price action over here in the chart. Kaspa has been on a bull run even before Bitcoin started the bull run, right? This comes to show you that Kaspa is different. And that's why the reason I'm doing this video is to remind everyone why Kaspa is so strong. It's unmatched in its relative strength in the crypto market, right? It's unmatched. This coin is actually preceding the bull market of crypto. Started earlier. It started while everything was still, FTX, Luna, everything is crashing. Not everything. Look, from over here, right, it made 300% all the way to the end of November. So everything was plummeting down. Bitcoin was crashing down from over here to 21 all the way to 16, 25% plummeting. Everyone was crying to the mommies, babies. People were, losing their minds, losing huge amount of money, people capitulating, but Kaspa holders were getting a lot of love. Now this was the first move. Now I missed this. This was not on my radar over there. This was only people that knew something about Kaspa, and that's fine. With every new project, usually traders don't know about it until it shows more strength, and that's okay. That's actually fine, all right? That's amazing, because you can still make a lot of money as a trader even without being in the inception of the coin. So afterwards, made the 300%, you just needed to go sideways, and then made the move up that I was participating over here. Now over here, and let me just put a line that we can all see, I'll put a vertical line. Over here, this was roughly over here, the trade, 16th of March-ish. Right, you can see that Bitcoin already did, follow through and was already in its own bull market as well. So KAS was preceding, Bitcoin was coming into it and kind of, putting the gap between these two down, in a sense that they were both in the bull market, not in the percentage-wise gain, but in the sense that they were both in the bull market. And over here we took amazing trades. As you can see, Bitcoin was just moving sideways over here for a while, but oh no, we had Kaspa again leading with a huge breakout, made almost 200%, right? Almost 200%, that's the move we made over here. And again, Bitcoin needed some time. Kaspa, after 200%, needed to go sideways. Just as I said, building a beautiful another base for another 200 something days. We took some trades positions over here, but this was the best, the next best trade over here. And as you can see, again, this came, before Bitcoin kind of went a little bit euphoric. Let's put this over here, roughly 4th of November. It was after Bitcoin, broke the 32, so we did kind of coincide with the move, with the continuation move of Bitcoin. But Kaspa was really moving over here, made again roughly 100 and something percent. We made over 100% of this trade, amazing trade. And as you can see, then Bitcoin continued, all right, but Kaspa needed more time. So right now we went the reverse. If in the beginning over here, right, in the beginning, we've seen Kaspa kind of preceding the move of Bitcoin. Over here, we actually saw Kaspa, again, actually not preceding, kind of a correction of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin did go up over here, but because Kaspa as a leader kind of broke down, we could have known that Bitcoin would not have enough strength to really continue above the $70,000 kind of all-time high breakout. And since then, Bitcoin is moving sideways. And guess who is moving sideways too? Who is moving sideways too? Kaspa. And I'm assuming that if everything stays the same, Kaspa will break out prior to Bitcoin. As Kaspa is actually building very similar base to what happened over here, right? If I remove all this over here, you can see that Kaspa, as I said, went sideways for around 200 something days, made higher highs, high lows, high low, as we had over here. This is higher low, a smaller higher low, another higher low over here. So we're making higher lows again. Now we had Kaspa kind of contracting volatility over here. Now Kaspa is creating this contracting volatility over here. Kaspa had a fake out above the all-time high, this all-time high fake out over here. So we had an all-time high over here, and we had a fake out over here, a small fake out over here as well. So kind of similar type behavior. Now, what I want to show you here, all right, is not this I don't want to show you. I want to show you this. This is the total market cap, all right? This is a comparison of Kaspa and the total market cap of all altcoins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So you can see the relative strength of this coin. Let me just put it in regular charting, all right, over here. And let's do like this. Let's remove again all the mumbo jumbo, and look at this. We have Kaspa almost at its highest high. Look, we are what, 10% out of the highest high? Yeah. We are less than 8% shy, all right, of the last all-time high of Kaspa. However, we are, all right, shy. This is the last high. This is where we are right now. We're 23% shy of the all-time high of all alts combined. This is showing relative strength, and the same thing goes to Bitcoin over here. If I just measure this, right, from the high of Bitcoin to where it is right now. So the highest high was 74 over here, and now we're over here, so roughly 16%, all right? So Bitcoin is stronger than altcoins in general right now, in relative strength, proportion. However, Kaspa is stronger than Bitcoin in relative strength proportion. Look, this, as I said, sticks out like a sore thumb. This comes to show you that Kaspa price action, right? Not just, fundamentals, news pieces. Oh my God, I love Kaspa because I made money on it. No. Charts are just like, rentgens for the body. When a doctor comes to examine you, he looks at a rentgen, he looks at your blood markers, and then he knows your health due to the markers, rentgen, blood, MRI, whatever you want to call it. Charts, all right? Price action on charts is the MRI, is the rentgen, is the blood markers of the body of the asset, right? Showing you how healthy it is, how strong it is, how primed it is to continue to move. And KAS is showing all the good signs, as I said, all right? As I said, same behaviors, all right? Higher lows, all right? We had a small fake out, meaning we want to continue, but the market is a little bit heavy, right? We saw Bitcoin is just heavy. So what happening, high lows, whales, as I showed you, are accumulating all this. This is accumulation. They are supporting the price. These higher lows are not by chance. This is price being supported not by your Aunt Betty, not by retail traders like us, by big institutions, whales. This is good. Now, I've covered the fundamental good news in miners getting into KAS. I've covered price action and the relative strength, why this is so strong in comparison to Bitcoin and in comparison to the entire altcoin market in itself, as a whole. Now I want to share my strategy, and it's really simple. If I go back, all right, to over here, and I will show you exactly what I did. I'm going to do the same thing right now. Come on, chart. Come on, boom. All right. So what I did is I waited to see a contraction volatility. So again, we had these higher lows, but I saw this contraction in volatility. So first volatility was this, of course, from peak to trough, 70 something percent. Then we had this peak to this trough, contracted 40% only. Then from this peak to this trough, another contraction, only 20 something percent. So you can see its contraction is almost half the size. And the last contraction was this platform over here, and you know how I love platforms. It was less than 10%, right? It was less than 10%. This platform, right? This is platform. Just like when you go to jump into a pool, you have a platform, you jump on it and then jump. That's what I'm looking for in the chart. This contraction, this squeeze is the last sellers selling while buyers are weeding all the sellers out, contracting volatility until there are no more sellers at these prices. And lo and behold, what happens next is a boom, a continuation and a move higher. And of course, higher and higher and higher. This happened here, and the same thing happened over here in this chart that I've done, in this trade that we took over here. Same thing, all right? Same exact thing. A bit shorter, all right, because it was newer, but same thing. Look at this. We had higher lows over here, all right? This was from here, and then 2, and then 3. We had a contraction volatility. This is the first one. This was only sec 2 because it was shorter. This was the platform, just a few days, and lo and behold, boom. Afterwards, boom, boom, and we just continued higher and higher, as you know. So what I'm gonna look for now, all right, because we have already these higher, we have the higher lows, all right, we have the higher lows, we're having this contraction volatility already, we're having all this from over here to over here, we had 45%, now we had from over here to over here, we have 20 something percent. Now what I'm going to look for is maybe the last contraction over here, less than 10%, preferably at some area over here. I want something like this to happen. All right, something boom, 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 and then the continuation breakout. I'm going to buy the breakout above either this line, above this line. I don't know exactly when it's going to happen, but I'm going to search for the same things. This is the strategy. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that last 1 or 2 contractions of volatility. I want the last contraction to be as one digit as possible, so less than 10% if possible. I wanted to go sideways for maybe a week, 10 days if possible. All right, week to 10 days is just beautiful, just those squeeze. And I want to boom, a breakout out of that range. I'm not going to wait for Bitcoin. I'm not going to wait for any other confirmation. If everyone is scared and Bitcoin is going down, but Kaspa is going to break out, I'm going to take the trade. Maybe it won't work, all right, but I'm going to take it. That's the strategy, right? That's the strategy. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I have for you today. This is from me, all right? Someone that has lots of experience, made huge amounts of money already, not only in crypto as a whole, but in Kaspa. I told you about the fundamental good news that you need to be aware of. I told you about the relative strength. I told you about the price action. I told you about the analogy to the health, the blood markers, the Röntgen, the MRIs. The chart is not lying. The chart is what shows you, right? The graph, the chart is showing you the price action. That's showing you that something has happened. All right? Who is buying, who is selling, and where we are right now. We are less than 10% from all-time highs. This is the strategy. Look for the last 1 or 2 contractions. Look for that sideways platform, and boom, look for the breakout, buy it, right? And you are good to go. Remember, like and subscribe right now to my channel. Why? Because I want to get 1,000 subs. And you want to put that notification because you don't want to miss any trades that I might take in real time and put it either on stream and you get that notification out, or on, just as a video. And if you really want to take serious your trading, of course you can join my trading service. You don't have to. I put free content, but if you want trading signals, you want my watch list, you want more lessons, how do I trade, what do I do, you can click on the comments, in the link on the first comment section or in the description. It will take you to the Patreon website. Choose a tier and I will coach you one-to-one, do the heavy lifting for you, and so on. But you don't have to. You can just follow me. Subscribe right now to the YouTube and get free content. All right, everyone, until next time, no edge, no trade. Cheers, everybody. Let's go, KAS.